The body of former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe will arrive at his home in Tokyo this morning. Abe's funeral has been reportedly scheduled for Tuesday. The 67-year-old former leader was shot dead on Friday at a political campaign event in Japan's western city of Nara. Police say the suspect, Tetsuya Yamagami, is in custody and has confessed to assassinating Abe over a grudge against an organization he believed Abe was linked to. Police have confiscated several gun-like weapons from the suspect's home. Investigations are currently ongoing into the motive for the shooting. Japan's Prime Minister Fumio Kishida says he's lost for words after the assassination.
I was praying that his life would be saved, but despite that, I came to learn of his death. It is truly regrettable. I am lost for words. I offer my sincere condolences and prayers that his soul may rest in peace.
The Chinese Foreign Ministry has offered condolences and sympathies to Abe's family, saying China is shocked by the incident. U.S. President Joe Biden has called Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida to express his outrage, sadness and deep condolences. Leaders from around the world have also been paying tribute to Abe. Sarah Walton reports.
Leaders of Japan's neighbouring countries were some of the first to respond to Abe's death, with South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol sending his condolences to the former leader's family and the people of Japan. While the Chinese embassy in Tokyo released a statement saying former Prime Minister Abe made contributions towards improving China-Japan relations during his term. We express our condolences on his death and send our sympathies to his family. At the United Nations, Abe sought a larger role for Japan in maintaining peace and security around the world. And he used appearances at the UN General Assembly here in New York to call for the strengthening of free trade systems, an end to climate change and the denuclearization of the DPRK, amongst other issues. In a statement on Twitter, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres described his death as horrific and praised his commitment to multilateralism. Tributes have also been paid to the Japanese leader in Bali, where politicians have been gathering for a G20 summit.
He was a leader in the region. He was a leader in the G7, the G20 and at the United Nations. And in many ways, the Quad and certainly the CPTPP are the result of his diplomatic activism. He was also the longest serving Prime Minister in Japanese history. His legacy was one of global impact and a profoundly positive one for Australia and its people. He will be greatly missed.
Fellow G20 leader Emmanuel Macron tweeted, "Japan has lost a great Prime Minister who dedicated his life to his country and worked to ensure order in the world." And just a day after announcing he'll step down as British Prime Minister, Boris Johnson said Abe's global leadership through uncharted times will be remembered by many. While in Russia, a statement from Vladimir Putin described Abe as a prominent statesman who had done a lot to develop good neighbourly ties between the two countries. Sarah Walton, CGTN, New York.